The first member of the royal family with Chinese heritage has appeared in history.
Why did Meghan Markle stay so far away from Princess Beatrice? Happy Chinese New Year to all of you who celebrate it. This year is the year of the snake. But hopefully not this Meghan snake.
You get the book, go to checkout.
Or this Oprah one.
Place it there at the counter.
Meghan Markle avoided Princess Beatrice like the plague because Princess Beatrice has a biracial stepson who has been completely embraced by the royal family, thereby making Meghan look like a folio for pulling the race card. I mean, this completely ruins Meghan's race baiting. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Barbados. Don't forget to like, subscribe, it's free, and share this video on all platforms because we are going to unravel Meghan's whole entire plan today.
The first member of the royal family with Chinese heritage has appeared in history. On Christmas, a child with an Asian face miraculously joined the royal family members at St. Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham for the annual royal Christmas service. This was not his first appearance in royal footage. At last year's Christmas ceremony, he stood in the most prominent position among the heir's children. Now, this Asian child, who also has no Windsor bloodline, occupied a front row position in the ceremony. His name is Christopher Wolf. In 2020, Princess Beatrice chose to marry the twice-married Eduardo Mapelli Mozzi, whose son, Christopher Wolf, from his previous marriage, naturally became Princess Beatrice's stepson. Although Christopher is not her biological child, the princess has poured pure motherly love into him.
What do you think about that, Meghan? Not only is Wolfie, as he's called, half Chinese and been totally embraced by the royal family, but his mother is Chinese American, so she's an American. Not only that, but his father is a divorcee. Girl, what would you say then? You had no reason to think that the royal family was racist and against you because you're American and because you're divorced and all of it. It completely ruins all your plans. So you latched on to Eugenie so close to Princess Beatrice, like we weren't going to be able to decipher what was going on. Listen, this Chinese boy has been so embraced by the royal family that he got to send letters out during Christmas to the underprivileged children of the UK alongside Prince George, Prince Louis, Princess Charlotte. He was right up there with them, but between you and me, if I received a letter from Wolfie, okay, with the royal seal and all that, and my sibling got one from Prince George, I would kind of been like, tradesies. I don't get that. Can you just trade yours with mine? I don't know. It doesn't matter the ranking of the most important letter. They're all children and they're having a lovely time. And it was very sweet of them to include him. I think they probably included him because if Princess Beatrice has more children, which she did have, once they get to the point where they start writing letters too, he would have already been part of the tradition. And you can see that he's completely part of the family. This is so sweet here. He shares a sweet smile with Prince Louis during the Christmas ceremony. You can notice that Princess Beatrice is very much committed to showing him as part of the family. She's always the one holding his hand. She's saying, this is me, this is my family, he's with me. You know what I mean? Because I know the naysayers will say that, oh, it's just because his father is pushing him up on the royal family. No, Princess Beatrice, is bringing him in as her +1, okay? And the optics of that really work in their favor. You can see these Twitter comments. Wolfie is darling. I love how they include him in everything they do. Another person comments, that speaks of a very kind, loving heart to love your stepchild. Wolfie and his parents are very proud of his Chinese heritage. As you can see, he's always wearing this Mandarin collar styled jacket, and the royal family accepts him in all of his ethnicity. And now before the naysayers say, well, it's only because Eduardo is from a rich and noble family in Italy, that is why he was accepted. But Meghan Markle wasn't because she's just trash or whatever. I mean, I don't know what they would say, but you know, something like that. Before you say that, let's have a look inside the Villa Mapelli Mozzi. Sorry about that, we're just taking a quick trip from China to Italy. Well, it might look quite grand here, but if we take a closer look at Eduardo's family pile, dilapidated. Shutters need changing. Paint needs painting. It's a big property and it takes a lot of money to maintain that property. Here we have one of the bathrooms. I mean, it gives boarding school. Has not been updated. This other bathroom as well. I don't know why they love this tile. That must have been a thing, that black and white tile. Okay, here are the bedrooms. Very basic, very hostile. It's giving... We had money at one point, but now we don't. Listen, the only reason why I'm being so harsh though is because he's an interior designer architect. He could have updated this home. It still belongs to the family. Here's one of the offices or great rooms. There's the desk. I think that Meghan probably wishes this was her desk, to be fair, but anyway. Then you have this coat of arms. That is his noble coat of arms. I just want you to pay attention here to this television. I mean, there is no cable wire in this here 2025 that could be hooked up to that television. Okay. The pool, I mean, the deck is cracked. It still has water in it and it's not green water, so give thanks for that. But girl, this is Eduardo's coat of arms on the left, which you saw in the office/study. And this is Beatrice's coat of arms on the right. It's worth mentioning that Eduardo was given the Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Medal and also the King Charles III Coronation Medal. So he is decorated. Now, where does Wolfie live? He lives full-time with his mother, Dara, in Kensington. And Dara, as opposed to Doria, has an amazing fabuloso life. She is very much part of the art world in London, girl. She's also an architect and interior designer, much like Eduardo. Maybe that's how they met and fell in love. Her Instagram is literally perfect. This is her home. Fabulous. She uses her home to show you how to do things in your interiors that you can learn from if you have a lot of money, probably. Wait, let me see something. Harvard alum. Okay, girl. I must say that I find that Edo and Beatrice do not show their child Sierra as much as they show Wolfie, but that is an agreement, obviously, that the parents have with each other as they're co-parenting and so on and so forth, you know. Now, Eduardo and Beatrice live in a £3.5 million Cotswolds farmhouse, which we don't get to see. I have been scouring to see it because I know that we love showing houses here. You know, my previous job as a realtor before I was the creative director of the Meghan Markle Cookery Show and then the sous chef of that Meghan Markle Cookery Show and then the dishwasher. We have a foot in with the real estate thing. We all know the Cotswolds is a beautiful area and that is where their farmhouse is located. By the way, breaking news, Princess Beatrice gives birth to baby daughter Athena. She carries Queen Elizabeth's name, as does Princess Beatrice, and she was born at 4 pounds and 5 ounces, premature. She is doing very well and she is very healthy, so we're happy about that. And they are a very beautiful, happy family, so why wouldn't Meghan Markle have tried to be close to Beatrice? Because Beatrice makes Meghan look like a fraud that she is.
I was such a fraud.
Why are they embracing a whole entire no bloodline stepson who's Chinese, but you're claiming that they have racism problems? But she tried so hard to be friends with Eugenie. Look at this. Look at the lengths that Meghan goes to. I mean, she's trying to control her. This is aggressive. What is she doing here? She's trying to grab her and hold her. I mean, not only does she need a muzzle, but she needs a straitjacket to keep her hands off of people. Not everybody wants to be touched. In fact, most people don't want to be touched by Meghan because apparently she smells bad. Allegedly for legal purposes. Anyway, I just said all that to say that Princess Beatrice makes Meghan Markle look like a fraud and a liar, which she is. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my algorithm. Also subscribe, it's free. Share this video on all platforms. We are going to be going in on Meghan Markle in this Invictus performance, girl. So stick with me. I love you all so much. And you know that. Love you. Bye.
Bye.